Welcome to the How Good It Can Get podcast, where we dive deep into the transformative journey from surviving to thriving. Join me, your host, Andrea Rice, on this empowering exploration of mindfulness, spirituality, and unlocking your full potential. Let me show you just how good it can get. Hello and welcome back to How Good It Can Get. I am your host, Andrea Rice, and before I get started, I just wanted to say thank you to everyone who has taken the time to tune in to any of the episodes, or if you've listened to all of them, thank you so much. This podcast has now been streamed in 12 countries, which is pretty amazing to me, and I just wanted to say thank you. I really appreciate it. And today I wanted to talk about authenticity. So for a very long time, it was believed that love was the highest vibration. And I think we all know that, remember that. But recently, there were some researchers in Germany that were able to measure the vibration of people having various emotions. And authenticity actually created the highest frequency according to the Spain scale. That's SPANE. According to the Spain scale, authenticity was the highest frequency. And it was even higher than gratitude and love. And not just by a little bit, but they found that authenticity is 4,000 times more powerful than love. So that is pretty amazing to me, and that's something that I wanted to talk about here today, is just the power of being your authentic self. So to give you some background, as I've mentioned this in some other episodes, I was married for 23 years, and over the course of that time, you do kind of dull parts of yourself. You kind of mute or make small parts of yourself when you see that the other person isn't encouraging or in alignment or thinking positively about the things that make you authentically. And so over time, I would just shut those parts of me down, right? And so I wasn't expressing myself in an authentic way because it was not well received. And it wasn't until after that we got divorced that I have truly become my authentic self. And I didn't even know what that would look like or what that meant. But I can say with all confidence that I am truly my authentic self now. And I think that is so important. And I 100% believe that authenticity is the highest vibration. I actually wrote a book not long ago called Vibrational Mastery. A high vibration is your superpower, because it really is. If you can maintain a high vibration, that is going to be your superpower, because it's going to align you with the things that are truly meant for you and the people that are meant for you. And you won't have to do anything. They will just naturally come into your life, into your circle. So if you're being your authentic self, you will find that those people naturally enter into your world. So do not quiet those parts of you that are weird or unique. That's what makes you so beautiful and special. That is what is going to call into your life the things that are meant for you. And so a high vibration really is your superpower, and being authentic is the best thing you can do to raise your vibration. I have a friend who, after I got divorced and I started dating, her advice to me was, and I'm going to say this verbatim, her advice to me was, Andrea, just whatever you do, don't be yourself. And I have to say that is the worst piece of advice I've ever received, because you can try to hide the parts of yourself that you think people won't like, but all you're doing is hiding yourself from the people that are truly meant for you. I don't think she meant that in a mean-spirited way. I really think it came from a good place. And what she meant by that was, she knows that I'm the kind of person that really, I'm just all in, right? If I like you, I am all in. It's become a big joke. But the first guy that I dated after my divorce, I did tell him I loved him after 5 weeks, and we're still friends, and we joke about that. But to me, that's just me. I am quick to love. I want to see the best in people. And she told me that, to kind of help protect me from getting hurt. But I believe that the person that is meant for me will love that I am quick to love, will love that I am so open-hearted. They won't think of it as being a negative. They'll be like, wow, this is an amazing person who is really just open and caring and loving. So it's not something you should try to hide. And I've had a lot of people tell me, why do you do this podcast? Why do you think someone wants to listen to what you have to say? But I do it for myself because I enjoy it. And when I am making and creating, I feel good. I feel like my best self, and it keeps me in a high vibration. So only good can come from that. And do I get some negative comments from time to time? Yeah, I do. But I really don't try to pay attention to those, because there are people who I know I've reached. I know I've touched. Strangers who have messaged me saying, I needed to hear that. Thank you. And so if I only get one person one time that says I needed to hear that thank you, then it was all worth it. But at the end of the day, I do it because I like it. So don't hide what you are. Be your authentic self. I guess that's all I'm trying to say. Go out there and live your best life in your most authentic way. I think we are conditioned from a very early age to try to fit in. Oh, that's not normal, or that's weird. No, it's those weird things that make you you. It's those weird things that are going to connect you to people. It's going to connect you to your best friend. It's going to connect you to your partner. The worst thing we can do is to silence that inner voice that says, oh, I like this. I wonder what it would be like to explore that. Or I really want to wear this hat, but people will criticize me. No, do it. I went to a concert recently, an outdoor concert, and it was this great fun band, and everyone's sitting around just kind of, maybe they would shimmy a little bit, but they're not like really standing up and dancing. And then there is this one old guy, like probably late 70s, and he is dressed so crazy and wild, and he is just dancing and having the best time. And that's the key. He was having a great time. I was like, ooh, I'm embarrassed to dance. I don't want people to see me dancing. But guess who was having the best time? The guy out there who didn't care what anyone thought about him dancing. And I was like, that is how I want to live my life. We're only here for a little while. Just live it as authentically as you can, because you just have no idea the power of authenticity. 4,000 times more powerful than the frequency of love and gratitude, which, we all know how powerful love and gratitude are. So 4,000 times that's what authenticity is. So just go out there and be your weird self. If it's weird, if it's crazy, don't worry about, should I release this to the world? Show the world your art. And it doesn't even have to be, oh, I created this thing, or something as outlandish as that. I know for me, I love fashion, and I love putting different looks together. And sometimes people are like, why do you have to have all those shoes? Why do you think you need to dress up like that to come to work? And I don't care. It's what makes me feel good. And then I'll get comments from other people at work that say, oh, I couldn't decide what to wear today. And I thought, what would Andrea wear with this sweater? What would Andrea wear with these shoes? Would Andrea wear pink? Those kinds of things, you're touching people. You don't even realize it. It might be on a very small level, but your authenticity is touching people. It's what makes the world such a beautiful, magical place, is when we can live as our authentic selves. And if you, I know you have, we all have, if you find yourself feeling like you need to quiet parts of yourself, you need to be small around certain people. You need to not share what you're really thinking or how you're feeling around certain people. Those are not your people. Share the things, say the things, talk about what excites you, and it will lead you to your people. There's a video clip of Gary Brecka talking at a conference, and you can go and you can find it. He's a human biologist, and he's spent over 20 years in the biohacking field. And he was talking about this Spain scale study about authenticity being the highest vibration. And he said, authenticity is so powerful that it can actually change the frequency of a person that you're talking to when your words are truthful and you believe what you are saying. So not only is it powerful for you, it's powerful for everyone around you to live your most authentic life. And so I will leave you with that. Go out, live your best life, live your most authentic life, live a life in high vibration. And for a more in-depth look at vibration and how it can really change your life, check out that book, Vibrational Mastery, A High Vibration is Your Superpower, now available on Amazon. Thank you all for listening. Share on my social media, An Abundant Universe, or a way that you have learned to let your light shine a little bit more. I'd love to hear it. Thank you, and I'll talk to you soon.
You've been listening to the How Good It Can Get podcast. Remember, the power to transform your life is within you. So stay mindful, stay empowered, and keep embracing how good it can get.